Hello, Scorpio. It's umomgtarot, and this is your someone's secretly stalking you tarot card reading. Let's just dive right in. Don't forget to hit subscribe and like the video, and here's your first card. Ooh, Saturn. You got Saturn. Okay, Saturn, this is the part of you that accepts challenge to gain wisdom. Also associated with Capricorn energy, so there's that. You guys can never escape Capricorns, by the way. I don't know what that's about. I wish I knew. I feel like they're in your aura for this generation anyway. And you guys always are fussing and feuding with them. There's always a battle of power. Power struggle there. And also, okay, so Saturn, it's about, discipline and higher learn. Well, not higher learning, maybe wisdom that comes through experience. Very paternal energy as well. So some of your fathers are stalking you. Yeah, it could be, but some paternal energy. Paternal energy. All right. So then we have Gemini, and you guys are. I feel like you guys have some close associations with Gemini as well. Even though it says you guys are not compatible, there's synergy there somehow. The energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchange is possible. I do not like the mischievous. And the yappability. Because you know how Geminis get down. They like to get down by talking about people and stuff like that. And then acting like they don't like that. Well, I don't love to yap, but, yap it up, yap, yo yappa. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. That's why I'm, making these allegations. Very good at being persuasive and, like it said, mischievous, lively, and witty. You're fun to talk to, so just keep talking. But I don't even know I don't know if you're lying. You could be lying. I believe every word. Stalker talking. Stalker talker. Okay. Oh, more Mercury energy. So now we have to bring in the Virgo energy, because Virgo's ruled by Mercury too. And this is how you think, communicate, write, talk, and travel. Give it to us. Give it to us. It's a lot. So this person has a discipline to them, but they do like to talk a lot. They do like to chit chat. It feels like there's some gossip, and maybe this person that's looking into you and stalking you is doing it in not the most lovey-dovey-ish ways. They're doing it in kind of a, oh, have you heard about this? Have you heard about that? And this could even place itself at work, because we have Saturn energy, which is associated with Capricorn, which they live to work. And then Gemini is that like peer and sibling energy, so it's like, it's only natural. It's only natural that once you get groups going, people are going to start talking. So let's have a look and see what in the heck is going on with the stalking. The stalking on Scorpio. Okay, so what are they saying? Because we know they're gossiping, but what are they saying? Scorpio. Alright, you got the Three of Cups. Okay, you want to go there. This is supposed to be a celebration amongst friends, but it seems like we got a triplet talking about you. We got a small group. A small gathering of people talking about you, and they're emotional. So, Scorpio, I gotta be real with you. What has your vibe been like lately? Have you been a little salty? Have you been a little like upset and just kind of have an attitude or no patience to be kind? You're not saying anything mean, but you kind of being a little scary. Because remember, you have an overly intense aura. So even when you're just kind of like just sitting there and just existing, then it'll be like, good morning. I've been meaning to say good morning for 30 minutes, but I'm so... It's like, nah. That's that intimidating Scorpio aura that can't be denied. So these people are coming together and talking about you. What is that? What are they emotional about? Like, we're gonna have to get into it, but let's keep going. So you coming together? Six of Swords. Resolution. Oh, they're coming together to find a resolution? Really? And you want to be upside down about it? That means they're trying to like be all schemy, mischievous. We got the Two of Swords, uncertainty. Oh, this is borderline diabolical. So there's a stalemate of some sort. They're kind of trying to come up with a resolution. They're trying to move on, try to move forward. The road is hard. It's not easy. There's communication, of course, with all this sword energy. And then we have the Two of Swords, indecision, even. Uncertainty. Being at the crossroads. Well, what are we going to do? We got to make the tough decisions. That's Saturn. Gemini, we got to negotiate. That's in the mix. Virgo, this is another dose of work. Okay, so it seems like a group of people are they're talking about you and they're trying to come to a decision about you. It's very, very interesting. Oh my goodness, endings. It's like getting voted off tribal council. Yeah, I feel like some people are coming together to like either get you out of the group or say things that are challenging, which is like not the best positive night. Like be harsh. And on the flip side, it could be people coming together to support you and give you the harsh truth if you're in a certain place, Scorpio. But that's challenging, man. That's dealing with a lot of daggers. Mischievous, it feels maybe an attack. Maybe it feels sinister, like there's weird motives, maybe doing it for entertainment, just to get under your skin kind of thing. Maybe your competition as well. If you're a peer, you're probably competition and they're just trying to maybe frustrate you, show you uncertainty, maybe sabotage, maybe try to see you many men wish endings upon you. But I kind of want to know what the Ten of Swords endings are, but let's keep going with this spread first. Then we have the Sun. Oh, they're trying to dim your light. I knew it. I knew this was. I knew that they had an ego investment in this. The Angel of Happiness, the Sun, we know it's a sense of purpose when it comes to the Sun. It's associated with Leo, and Leo, they're about their purpose and what really makes them feel whole and inspired and continuously filled with excitement and enthusiasm. So that's your purpose. That's whatever makes you feel that way, whatever act of service or whatever function that is that activates that energy in your life. This is in reverse, so it's like off the sense of purpose. It's like maybe somebody hating on the fact that you found your sense of purpose and they're making the whole situation difficult, which thereby makes it not aligned with your sense of purpose, which it is, but it's just because of this person or this group of people. I feel, yeah. Oh my god, never seen a reading get so many so many swords. Four of Swords, healing, rest and recover, rest and recoup, okay, so some of you just need some of you guys have been through the ringer at work, whether it's a culture clash, whether it's a communication clash, remember, whether it's a clique or whatever it is, there's challenges at work and people are talking to get resolution. It feels like we've doubled how many people are involved with the 3 to 6, and the 6 would represent maybe it's a bigger conversation with broader people involved, and that's almost just never even a good thing. Resolution is great, but the whole ordeal is never necessarily the best thing. Now there's uncertainty, there's not sure, there's a stalemate, a little bit of a, if there's any conflict that you're needing to resolve in a group, there's a little bit of a, I don't know if we should do this or that, and you guys are hoping for the best case scenario, but we do see the endings here, so it could be the ending for somebody else, it could be an ending for you. It's almost like a gamble, a risk that you take. But Saturn again, there's that wisdom. So there's knowing your standing, your positioning in a company, in a relationship, in a group dynamic, and maybe the gambling, the taking the risk is about you being observational and understanding of the strength of your other relationships. So let's say a group of people came together and they were talking about you harshly, knowing that there'd be at least one person or two people that are uncertain about the allegations, or one person that's like against the allegations, and it makes it uncertain, it makes it a stalemate. So it could be, this person, they're never doing this, whatever, I think they maybe that one person that's there is like, what? I've known them for years, they don't act like that. I'm glad you guys invited me because let me clear this up. But again, I don't like the way you guys are moving, so let's us drop you know, 10 of Swords. Let's get or we could take it to the next level. Let's get everybody involved and see what's being said, so that it gets exposed for the egotistical sabotage that is. Yeah, I just feel like people are talking about you and they're wanting to know more about you because they want to say harsh stuff or prove their own preconceived notions about you. And I think it is a matter of just being in competition as a peer. Capricorn energy, the Gemini energy, Mercury, how you communicate, and it feels like how they communicate is very harshly with you, and then where you are could be very well connected to your purpose, but so, you know, we need to recalibrate sometimes, and maybe that's where some of you are at with wondering, you know, I'm at a place where I have purpose, but then these people make it difficult, so thereby, is that still my purpose? I'm wondering, I'm not sure, and I feel like, yeah, because whenever people start seeing something that they recognize that they're not going to achieve in themselves, and they start to get like, who do you think you are to do that? Oh, can you believe they did this? Ew. You know, they get jealous that you have a freedom in a way that they don't. The Four of Swords is showing that, you know, after the sun, even though Angel of Happiness, the sun is in reverse, there is healing. The Four of Swords, there's difficult healings, but that also shows difficult lessons to be learned. And it's the challenge you accept to gain wisdom. These experiences, although difficult, they prepare you for bigger situations where it might be difficult, and it'll roll off your back, because you'll be like, oh yeah, I've dealt with you before. You're a different make, model, different year, but I've dealt with a similar you before. This time I just ignore you right from the beginning. Like, or, you know, everybody will have to prove themselves before I start trusting them. And that's just what it's going to be. Whatever the long-term valuable wisdom that you gain from your peers and your relationships with them, who stands in your corner, who supports you, or who's just trying to be fair, at least, and who's not. And then your ego. Why it's important to keep your ego in check, because maybe there's a valuable lesson here with that ending. Hey, you tried to sabotage me, and a lot of times this works, but on paper you couldn't, because I had crossed all my T's and dotted my I's, and you did not. So now you're screwed. Now you're out of here. And now I can heal. Okay, so some of you guys are dealing with it, but remember, you're Scorpio, so loyalty and revenge will always just be a part of the lessons. It'll be just sprinkled in a lot of the lessons that you make. Who's loyal, who's betraying you, you're out of here. All right, so there it is. That's your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.